Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. I am hot off the heels of filming this. I was just too excited. I want to go ahead and film the corner chomper stand insert that goes inside the large garbage bowl. So it holds 6 corner chompers, and it'll also, you know, be, whoops, excuse me. It'll also be helpful for other tools if you're using it for a specific project. Like let's say you're using this corner chomper and this corner chomper, and then you have other tools that you need to have access to right away. You can use this for that purpose. A lot of times I forget about certain things because it's not right in front of my face. Yeah, it has a space, it has a place that it lives when I'm working on a project, but sometimes you need a space that's out there in your space so you can see it, and these are the things that I'm using for this project. Does that make sense? Like hole punches and different things like that. Sometimes maybe even decorative edge punches, stuff like that will fit in here as well, just not over the top like the corner chompers do. But in storage, which is what I'm going to use this one for, in my where I store them, I'm going to store them just like this. I'm going to store all my corner chompers just like this in their home where they live. And then for this one, this is going to be my project one. So when I'm working on a project and I need to use things like this, I'll have it out on my in my space, in my view, so that I can see. Okay, so I can see what I'm using and what I have. So I'm going to sit. This is the large garbage bowl. This is the last video. I have a whole playlist for this. We have several different ink stations, 2 sizes of garbage bowls. I didn't make both sizes, but there they are. And now we're gonna make this little bonus stand insert. So this is the last video for this set of templates. So I'll put that playlist up here and down below in the description box if you wanna check it out. And then I'll also have the link to the templates down below as well. All right, I'm gonna set that aside. And can you tell I'm excited? So here's my garbage bowl. This is the one I'm using for a garbage bowl, right? And then this is gonna be the one that I'm gonna have my stand insert in. All right, so in the set of templates, there's all these sections, and the very, very last section is corner chomper stand insert. And I'm going to take this first, this piece right here. This is the part that you would trace onto your chipboard, okay? So I have, out of my workbook, I laminate all the pages, like I print them off onto regular paper, laminate them all, print another set off onto cardstock, cut them out, score them where they need to be scored, and then these I put on top of the page and use as traceable templates. Some of the pages I print directly onto paper, and some of them I use only as a traceable template. Sorry I'm talking so fast. I'm so excited. I'm just excited. I've been wanting to do this one with you. I wanted to do it first, but I also wanted to go in order. So here we are. Quit rambling. Gotta go. Got to go. Chipboard. This is medium weight, 30-point chipboard. You do not want to use heavyweight. You do not want to use mat board. You do not want to use corrugated cardboard. You want to use a 1/16 of an inch weight chipboard. If you need to glue 2 pieces together, that's easy enough to do. You just cover the entire piece of chipboard, lightweight chipboard, cover it with a white glue, put another piece on top of it, really give it a good burnish, put something heavy on it to dry, and then you are good to go. But you don't want it to be bigger than a 1/16 of an inch thick for any of the projects in the essentials. So I'm laying this piece on here just like this. I'm going to trace around the outer edge first. Right? Then I'm going to flip this up. I'm going to trace this edge. I'm going to flip this over, trace this edge, and then I'm going to flip this up and trace that edge. Alright, so then the next thing you can do is, I'm trying to think of what would be the easiest way to do it. I need another one of this piece and this piece, so I think what I'll do is I'll trace this piece over here. So I'm just going to flip this over, line it right back up to where it was, like that, and then I'm going to trace this out. Now, it really doesn't matter, you guys. You can trace all of these individual pieces out anywhere on this chipboard that you want to. I just like to do it this way. So now I'm going to take this piece here and I'm going to line it right back up to where it was originally traced out at. Like that. And then I'm going to trace just this part. I'm going to flip that back, trace that part, flip that down, trace this part. Okay, so you need 2 of these and 2 of these, 1 of these and 1 of these. Okay, this is the top, this is the side, this is the bottom, this is the side, this is the side, obviously. Okay, so I am going to take a minute to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm trying to recall if that matters. Yeah, it may matter. It may matter a little bit. So I did that so that I know exactly how to put it back together. Okay, I'm going to cut this out while I'm thinking. I can't remember. I've made 4 of these now, and I can't remember exactly how I did them. I got some prototypes. I got a finished product that you saw. All right, let's just move on. All right, this is a score palette cutting mat, Scotch craft knife. And I'm going to trim these out. And then I'm just going to make several small soft passes to trim out the chipboard. You know, I think something funny. I had a person tell me to quit saying what I'm using. It's annoying. And I told this person, I said, well, I'm sorry, it was annoying, but when was the first time you saw a craft mat like that and you didn't know what it was called, or you saw a cutting tool, or you saw a paper collection, or you saw tape or something for the first time and you didn't know what it was? Wasn't it nice if that person said, this is a score pal craft mat? Wasn't that a nice thing to say? And that person was like, well, but you say it every time and it's annoying. I just honestly, if you got stuff like that to say, please just keep it to yourself. Alright, so the next step is I'm going to use my helping hand, and since I've numbered these, I know exactly where they go. This is a skippable step. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. We're making this one a little bit different than all of the ink stations and things. And the garbage bow, we're going to make them slightly different. Okay, so remember, these go here. This is number 6. And then number 5. All right, I'm going to burnish these. Whoa. And now I'm going to make some construction strips. So I'm going to move, do I need this anymore? I don't think I need this anymore. I'm going to move that. I'm going to grab one sheet of, I didn't even wash my hands from my last video. Wow. This is 8.5 by 11. This is 80-pound cardstock. And I'm going to cut some 1-inch strips. What am I doing? I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm cutting some 1-inch strips. So we got 8.5 here. Actually, let's actually cut it to 8.5. This is my Fiskars Precision. 8.5. We'll do 7.5. my favorite paper trimmer. I have another paper trimmer that it's a Rototrim. It's a very large paper trimmer, and I bought it a long time ago when I started using big paper. So I love that too, but it won't fit on here. So 7.5, and then we're going to do 6.5. I'm going to take my scoreboard, and I'm going to score all of these at 1/2 inch. Okay, so by the end of this video, we'll know exactly how many 1-inch strips we're going to need for this project. But for right now, I'm not really sure. So we're just going to fold and burnish, and we'll tape all of these, and hopefully that'll be enough. I should have made notes when I was like making my prototypes and stuff. So, and I might have it, I just can't find it. Alright, so I did that. Now I'm going to flatten them all back out. So I think I will cover them all with 1/2 inch, or do I want to use 3/8? I might use 3/8 because I don't think it needs to go edge to edge. I'm going to use 3/8. This is, what is this? This is cherry on top, 3/8 of an inch. And let me get my little cutter. Or should I use, maybe I should use, hang on, let me see. This is a 1/2 inch cherry on top. So let's see if I can get, well, maybe I will use, I'm going to use a 1/2 inch. But use what you have. If you only have 1/4 inch, then make several 1/4 inch passes. So I'm going to cover all of these pieces. I should have flipped this around so I could see the edge. It's not that crucial. With the, yeah, it fits perfectly. 1/2 inch cherry on top. I'll have it linked down below. This is my right angle tool. I'll link this Etsy shop down below. But alright, I'm going to cover all of these, and then I will be right back. Alright, I have tape on all of these, and I have burnished them down really good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take one, and we're going to measure, because we're going to need several of these, of this size anyway. Actually, let me flip it the other way so I can see. And I'm then going to cut it. That's not the right size. I'm going to test it. Yep. And then now I'm going to take and do, I need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I need 4 of that size. So what I'm going to do is take, and we're going to be folding it where the tape is on the outside, and I'm going to miter these. To where they come to a point, so it'll be on the space just like this. So I'm going to take and remove the tape backing. I think since I've got it taped, I don't think I have to do this, but what you could do if you didn't want to tape is just take the side off of one side, go right on that edge there, and then take the backing off of the other side. And burnish it down. Now this is going to be the inside of the stand. So you do the same thing. You can just go right on down through here. You just want to go right next to that cut space. Move the tape backing, flip it over. So easy. And then I think I'm going to add the extra piece down to this part. So the one that I marked as a number 1, I'm going to add one to the edge because this is going to connect to the side. So I'm just going to put that right on the edge and I'm going to leave it. Where's my burnisher? Here it is. Burnish, 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 right? So it's going to come around like this and it's going to attach into there. Okay, and then I need to do 2 pieces. Or actually, I'm going to need 4. Yeah, I'm going to do 4. So I need 4 pieces that will fit here, and we're going to have to angle these a little bit different, I think. No, it should be fine either way. Okay. That one I got crooked. And same thing, I'm going to angle or miter or notch or whatever you feel like calling it. Alright, so same thing. I'm going to take this piece. I should have probably checked it first. I'm going to line it up here on the inside there. I'm going to flip that, and then same over here. And I'm also going to, even though one of these isn't going to be 100% guaranteed stuck down, you'll see what I'm talking about once we get to building this or constructing it, or however you want to put it. One of these is not going to be 100% secure. So we'll see. All right, we'll burnish those down. So I think what I'll do is I will attach, ooh, wait a minute, maybe I think, hold please. Okay, I have a better idea. At least I think I do. I'm going to bring this side piece and the bottom piece up, and this tab, I'm going to meet them together there, and I'm going to push, I'll try to, I'm going to push the tabs together and have them sticking together like that. I like that. That's good. That's good. I like that. All right, let's do the same to this side. And then put those together. Yes. I mean, we're going to do some more outside reinforcing, so this isn't the only thing that's going to keep this constructed. Let's take the tape off of that piece there, and then let's carefully put this sucker together. Yeah. Try not to, holding it up in the air is probably not the best idea. Oh, I hope that worked, you guys. I think it did. I don't think I constructed the other ones this way. I mean, it may not be 100% perfect, but okay, all right. So now we're gonna go through and we're gonna wrap all of these edges. Okay, I think I'm gonna start, I'm just trying to, well, first let's see if it fits. I mean, it's gonna still be matted, and it should be snug, and it fits. Yay, 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 okay. I think first I'm gonna start with the bottom, because that's gonna be going in and out, most likely, and I want it to be smooth. So I think I'm gonna overhang the bottom. And I'm just gonna guess. So I'm just taking those same strips. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start there. So I'm gonna take the tape backing off of one side, and then I think I will put the tape, the one that still has the tape backing on it, on the bottom here, and attach that down. Take the backing off of that side, attach that down. Okay, so I want this piece to go this way. Wait a minute. Oh, I might have messed up already. I mean, it's going to be matted, but oh, shoot. Since I haven't pushed down yet, not really. I bet you. Okay. Maybe I should do this part first, and then put that over top of it. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that first. So, I'm gonna mark this. I'm gonna cut it, and I'm gonna. Oh, this piece. Oh, that's for the other side. So I need 4 of these. Yeah, I'm thinking this is the way I want to do it. Okay, no, this way. So I'm going to miter the corners, I think. I don't, because I have to. Yeah, I'm going to do just a little bit, just to get rid of some of that excess bulk. Let's see if that matters. Right, same thing, tape backing off of one side. And I'm going to put the side of it that has the tape backing on the flat surface there. Line it up, and then press down the side that doesn't have the tape backing. Then take this tape backing off. Flip that over. Yeah. Whoops. Oh shoot, did I grab the wrong one? Whoops, that was supposed to be that piece. Oh! Well, shoot. Alright, let's put the tape backing back on here. This is why you gotta keep your pieces separate. I don't know if I'll be able to use that now. Okay. And then I'm going to push that back down like that. So the bottom isn't going to matter as much. It was just the sides. I want to make sure it's a smooth transition. So I'm going to do a very slight triangle like that. Oh, but do I need to do the... Yeah, don't put this piece on yet. I think it's better to do... I was thinking... Yeah, all right. So back up. We'll do the other side correctly. Okay. It's a good thing I hadn't burnished anything yet. So we're going to need 2 pieces that are the length of this. So... Oh, that was our last, this is our last full strip. So far we've got 8. Sometimes you just have to do it and then you'll be like, oh yeah, that's not what I meant to do. That's not going to be what I wanted to do. Okay, so placing that right there. That down. Same with this side. Well, so the longer the piece, the harder it is to pull with, apparently, in my brain. Okay. So I'm glad I didn't burnish, because that would have been, it wouldn't have been terrible. Just not the right way for me to do it. Okay. Now push that piece down. Okay, so I have this corner piece, and I feel like I can take some of this out, or... Let's see. If it goes down like this, yeah, I feel like I could take a big chunk of that off. I don't know if that was dumb or not. We'll see. So I'm going to fold that in, pull that corner piece towards me. I've lost the piece of cardstock again. Push that up like that. So, oh, but wait, okay. I need to do a little bit more of an angle. Hang on, you guys. I will get this together here in just a sec. Okay, yeah. Okay. I know it doesn't look that neat, but it is. It's neater than it looks, and I probably could, it's probably too long, and that's okay. I'll just trim it. Alright, so back over here, I think it's too long, so I'm just going to trim it down a little bit. We're going to do a slim corner notch. And then, so this is going to have to go last. So then this piece first. pull that corner. Boop. Yeah, there we go. I just want this part to be smooth so that when it slides into the garbage bowl, there's nothing to catch it. All right, well, that being said, is this piece, the piece that I messed up, is it still work? I think it'll still work. Let's see. Oh, I haven't done my two sides. Goodness. All right, let's do this. This is what happens when you don't prep ahead of time. These are my side pieces, yes. Almost made the exact same boo-boo. Okay, backing off at one side of the tape. And if you have your favorite way of doing this, wrapping things like this, by all means, do it your way. That is totally fine with me. Okay, so I'm going to take a corner piece. Whoops, I did not mean to remove it. I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to shorten it. Maybe, did I angle that one? I think I did. I thought I did anyway. I guess that piece matters as much. Okay, there we go. I'm going to shorten it. Take an angle piece out of that corner. That piece goes first. Pull that corner in if you didn't accidentally cut it off, and then push that one up. Okay. Wow. It took me a while to get there, but I got there on those pieces. Now I just need to worry about the top. Alright, and the same thing kind of applies though, because I kind of want, since these corner chompers, I don't want it to get stuck on anything, and it's going to be matted, it may not matter. So I'm wondering if I should just use a full, let's see, measure it and then add, well, at least a ½ inch on each side, at least an inch. So let's pick, so I'm going to do a 3-inch wide piece here. And that way, maybe I can just get it to cover the whole entire top. And then I'll do whatever this length is and then add, do I need a whole inch though? Add a ½ inch on each side, so add an inch. Okay, let me write this down somewhere. Paper. So I'm going to do 7 1/2 inch by, let's just do ½ inch on each side. So that would be roughly 2 5/8 for me, by 2 5/8. Okay. If this doesn't work, then we'll do it a different way, or I'll show you or talk you through doing it a different way. So I'm going gonna do 2 5/8. By 7 1/2 ish. I will score it one time, 1/2 inch. Well, let's see. Let's do a dry fit here. So 1/2 inch on one side. And what if I marked it with my pencil to where it should maybe be scored? Like right on the outside of that line, maybe? That's about 1/2 inch. Let's do that. 1/2 inch on this side. Okay, I did pretty good measuring. Go me. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is put tape on those 2 1/2 inch pieces. I'll do my 1/2 inch. Okay, then I'm gonna do, I've got 1 inch. This is also a cherry on top tape. I'm gonna do a strip of 1 inch. Just because I have it. If you don't have it, you can use whatever you have. And I believe that's a 3/8 of an inch. Do I have a 3/8 inch? I mean, not 3/8, a 3/4. I have a, oh, that looks like scrapbook.com tape. I mean, that looks like scrapbook.com. That looks like it's an inch, but it's not. It's 3/8. I'm gonna use it. I'm not used to using this tape on my wrist. Let's see if, oh, that's a little bit too big. Okay, so it's not quite. Let's use this one. This one. Again, I told you I have all the sizes. This one's 5/8 of an inch. So, I guess my math must be wrong. Never been my strong suit. Ever. And if you just have one size, you just use that size. That size. Alright. Let's try this again. So I'm going to take one of these 1/2 inch pieces off. I might have just done the wrong thing. Let's see here. I guess I could use this one as a gauge to center it. Press down on one side. And then I'll take the rest of the tape off. And normally I wouldn't be so concerned about where these little tabs are folding, but since there's going to be sliding in and out of things, I just want to make sure that things go smoothly so nothing gets stuck. Okay, yeah, this was the right idea here. All right. So we're going to notch these corners just like we have before. Now, do we want to fold that in, or yeah, we'll fold it. We'll fold that in. All right. Fold that in. Fold that. Fold that over. Yes, so now it's got a smooth whoosh. Yes, that's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, this is actually working out better than my prototype. So, go me. Okay, same thing. Take, notch those corners. Oops, did I pull that off? Yep. Fold those two sides in. Go the top over. Yes. Okay. This worked out perfect. Now the whole thing is, it's actually a little wonky, but that's okay. There we go. And let's make sure it still fits. Now that we're a little bit thicker, just by a little bit. Yup. And again, you want it to be snug. You want it to give you a little bit of resistance. Yes. Okay. Wonderful. All right. So, the mats for these are, let me put this back in here, are on these two pages. I printed this one onto this pretty paper that I have linked down below from another Etsy shop. And then these three are the mats for the front, the back, and the bottom. But I'm going to trace these pieces out of the scraps from making the garbage bowl, the large garbage bowl, because I don't want to print that whole paper. So I'm literally just going to take, and I don't need two of these. I just really need one. They're both the same. But let's see, which way does this go? I want to try to get this flower here on the front because I think it's pretty. So I'm going to trace these two out from this one, and then the bottom out from this one. You're not really going to see the bottom unless you take it off. Take it out. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, I'm still going to use some pretty paper. And maybe the other side could maybe be this piece. Alright, I'm going to cut all these up. I'm going to cut these out. And then I'm going to go through, I'm going to ink all of my edges. And then I'll be back and we'll mat it. Alright, got everything cut out, everything inked up, and I'm going to start adding these. I'm just going to use some art glitter glue, and I'm going to try to go all the way to the edge so that all the edges will be sealed. I did ink, did I already tell you I inked it all up? This is the bottom. So you're not really going to see it unless you take it out, but still, just in case. If you do, there it is. Alright, I'm going to start with this side over here. Since this was on a sheet, it should have like a flow here. Like since this was matched up. So I'm going to start on this side. Oh, I didn't even check to make sure it fit, you guys. Oh, it does. Wonderful. It covers up all of those pieces. So now I just need to make sure that these are really good and glued down so they don't come up. So really, I guess in the end, it didn't really matter which way things were folding, as long as you got all the corners and edges covered up, because you are matting over top of it and it is covering most of it. So you just need to make sure that those pieces are down. Okay. Alright, then this top piece goes here. Yeah. My top did get a little wonky, but that's okay. I'm totally fine with that. I am not going to mind about that at all. Alright, we've got this all in there. I don't know if I said this earlier, if you want to watch me make this exact large garbage bowl, I'll link that video right here and down below, but it's in the playlist for the essentials. for the essentials, period. So all of the videos, oh my gosh, I just love it so much. Okay. You can try to center it. I'm not sure it really even matters, but oh, hang on. I've got sometimes I have to light my candles with like a long match, and they were stuck to my ring there, or got jabbed under my ring. Okay, so it will hold up to 6 corner chompers. Oh look, see, this one's even broken. Yep, the top. That's how you empty them, by the way. Somebody was so cute. Somebody left a message, said you wouldn't have that mess if you emptied it out. Yeah, I know, but even if you use it one time, it still wants to fall out. So it will hold up to 6 corner chompers, right? 6 of them will fit in there. So that's really cool. So this is the one, I'm gonna use this prototype here. I'm gonna put it in my drawer where I store them all, and that's where they're gonna live normally. So for now, like, let me move some of these. What's this one? The scallop and the cloud. Let's say I'm using these two mostly right now. So, and I'm working on a project and I wanna leave those there. And then let's say I need my hole punch, my crocodile, or I'm using just a regular hole punch, or maybe did I tell you guys I finally fixed this? I finally got it working correctly again. Anyway, so say I'm using that. What else we got? I've got, what was that noise? I heard something weird. I've got this teeny tiny hole punch. What if you're using some special scissors, stuff like that? You can put in here. Or if you're using a circle punch and you need a place to store those things on your workspace, there is a good place. So, whoops, right, because see, this will fit there too. Those will hang out right there. So if you're doing a project where you're using a lot of the same tool, then this would be a great little thing. Well, what if you maybe scooched it all to one side? You could maybe use it that way. What would you need? Let's see. Maybe your phone. Maybe you need to prop your phone up. That's actually a good idea. I don't know if you can see your phone very well, but you can possibly prop your phone up there. That's kind of cute. What else could you use it for? I mean, it's just so many different things you can do. You can put stamp sets in here. You could put flowers in here. You could put, what else? Oh, I don't even know. You guys leave me comments and let me know what else you can stick in here. What else this can be useful for. If you don't need it for your corner chompers at the moment, or you've made several like I have, and you're going to use one for storage and one to use on your workspace. So if I was putting this in storage, I wouldn't have the feet on it. Probably, like this one does not have the feet. So this one's going to go in my drawer because it's flat. But since this is going to be out like a piece of furniture with the rest of my ink stations and garbage bowls and all of that, it's going to all match and it's going to look pretty. So, all right, you guys, that's all I have for you. Let me know if you make one of these. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Let me know how many you've made of all of these essentials. Let me know what your favorite is. Be sure that you are subscribed to my channel so that, so you don't miss anything. But I think, you guys, I am going to make a matching mini rack for my large tapes that can sit on my station when I'm using large tapes. Does that make sense? So I think the next video, this is from the Crafty Companion, so I'm going to make it to match the rest of these. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Because I showed you a picture in the last video of where my normal size tapes live all the time. So maybe we need to make something for all the other size tapes. So that's what I'm going to do in my next video. So that'll be exciting. So anyway, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you turn that bell notification on so you get notified when I upload a video. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.